자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. 자, NBA 2K20 미네소타 팀버울브스 대 LA 레이커스와의 경기 12월 9일 경기 플레이 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다. 레이커스 원정 경기 되겠고요.
This Hassan Whiteside, you watching 2K20. Get that rating up.
레이커스야 뭐 워낙 승승장구하고 있기 때문에
On this week's episode of 2K TV, we catch up with Hassan Whiteside. Get the latest updates on My Team Unlimited.
A well-dressed group of Timberwolves as they made their way to the locker room. They love playing in front of their raucous home crowd. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Traffic heading in and out of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. The setting for our broadcast tonight.
20승 3패
Good
미네소타
afternoon,
10승
everyone. We're
11패
about to get started with some Saturday NBA action brought to you
여태까지
by
경기만
2K
봐도
Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of
때문에
Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, if you ask...
Terrific attitude. It makes him very tough to handle. David, thank you. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Towns.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's McGee in at the 5. And for Minnesota, Covington at the 4 with Towns in at the 5. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Culver, and it's Graham in at the 3, the small forward.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
We're in the middle of the season, Doris. Some teams now just beginning to find their stride, their rhythm. How do they now maintain it?
Yeah, I think at this point of the year, you've established your rotation. Players know when they're going to come in, when they might be subbed out. I think it's about sort of finding, keeping, and maintaining that rhythm and execution that should be very, very well ingrained in your guys' habits.
I know you found you played this way, but when you know your role, when you know the minutes and the rhythm, as we were just talking about, I think for a player that's huge. Am I correct?
You are. Know your role and star in your role.
Culver with the steal. Here's the teardrop. Takes it out to Covington. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The pass to James. And the dunk by
역시
LeBron.
르브론.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Now here's Culver. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James.
And Culver's game just screams potential. Already a good scorer, rebounder, and passer. Now the next step, improving that outside shot. Yet another player from the 2019 draft class who wasn't a top high school recruit. Jarrett Culver, 3-star guy, thin, unrefined, but in that sophomore year of college, boy, did he surprise some folks.
Special. There just aren't many guys like him who can accelerate to the rim and finish in style.
Pass to Graham. Passes to Wiggins. He kicks to Culver. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, when you talk about Culver, the one thing he did show in high school and again showed at Texas Tech, the ability to score.
Yeah, and he creates and makes shots against great defenders. Every team in the NBA is looking for that. His jumper, his handle, his ability to move without the ball, already NBA level stuff.
James looking around. Over Green. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Culver dishes to Graham. Pass to Wiggins. Kicks to Culver. Davis with some nice D.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the
어,
defense
그린
was
왜 이렇게
ready.
스틸 당하지?
And the pass to Graham over Davis. And too long on the shot.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Minnesota. Wasted no
Nice,
time on that one.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision unreal.
Culver passes to Graham. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Wiggins. Connects on the open J. Wiggins has got 5 now.
Well, this guy can do it anytime he wants. Andrew Wiggins with broad shoulders to carry the load there.
Here's LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you think about the Wolves' history. KG clearly their best player, but Big Cat has a chance to reach that level someday.
He does, Greg, and I think we always look through KG's legacy being defined by passion, commitment, and leadership. That was as important as his basketball skill. Karl Anthony Towns is similarly talented, right? I think the key is he just needs to find consistency. That's the last step.
Now here's Wiggins. He has 5. Okogie misses. Here's Davis. Bangs home
와,
the
데이비스
trifecta.
3점 잘
He has
넣는구나.
5.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Okogie, the pass to T. Pass to Wiggins. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
James with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Here's Howard. Got a piece of it. Back to LeBron. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Caldwell Pope kicks to LeBron. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Noah Vonleh. Here, these defensive coaches in our meetings, Doris, talk about their players staying on a string, helping the helper. Help defenders in this league are important.
No doubt, and there are certain guys who are gifted defensively. Paul George, to me, was a Defensive Player of the Year category. Rudy Gobert, multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy is considered a great shot blocker, and no question that's the case. But it's because his defensive rotation is so good. Just like
안녕하세요,
Marcus
훈이
Smart,
형님.
the ones willing to give up their body, fly around the floor, be great anticipators. I mean, that impacts winning.
Aren't they fun to watch?
So fun.
Now, here's Napier. Jeff Teague unable to get his shot to go. Napier. And Davis pulls it down.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
Kuzma against Teague. Caruso, the pass to Davis. Teague against Kuzma. Here's Howard. Outside, Davis. Here's Okogie. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Pass to Vonleh. Back to Teague. Clock at 4. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. The Lakers, number 1. In the 3rd spot, the Timberwolves.
And these teams have both hung their hat on their defense, especially in the paint. We're looking at 2 of the premier shot blocking teams in our league.
Here's Kuzma. Back to Cook. Pass to Howard.
와,
And the rejection by
블락당하네.
Chang.
Oh, the 7'3" wingspan erases that shot. Nice by Gorgie Zhang.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter, and he comes up with the deuce.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
또 블락당했어.
Now Napier. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's the Lakers on the break. Cook's got the ball. Here's Davis. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Davis has got 8.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display.
You know, everyone has to get some of the shit.
Well, when you're attracting, Greg, all that defensive attention, it creates opportunities for your teammates.
And Towns wants to win big. To do that, though, it's not enough to get numbers. You've got to make your teammates better as well.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Yeah, in that first
Kuzma.
period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they, Greg? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Down low, it's Jang and Towns. Shabazz Napier out there with Teague, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And let's take a look now. Anthony Davis's numbers. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's putting up 29 points a game, 9 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Well, there is no doubt that Karl Anthony Towns is the star of his team right now and in the future.
I think, Kevin, for all the drama and all the turnover we have seen, the one constant has been Karl Anthony Towns' productivity. The question now for the team is, how do they build a title contender around him?
And let's check out the
민이 오늘
stats
진짜
for
스틸을 많이
Ryan.
당하네.
His last 10 games, 4th and 3-point field goal percentage, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates is such an asset.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. Chang, that evens the score. Chang's got his first bucket in this one.
그린
Yeah, this is the
론도가 계속
passion we
막고
talk
있으면
about
자기가
with
막았어야
Gorgie
되는데.
Zhang. Takes the hit, puts it down right in the defender's face.
Now here's Rondo. Napier covering. The drive by Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Doris, Danny Green included in that Kawhi DeRozan trade, and he's an underrated player in his own right.
No doubt, Kevin, because when you examine the net rating, which is basically what impact does a player have on winning, Danny Green is one of the best in the league. This
매기까지는
guy is
일단
an
나네.
all-defensive guy. He can make shots when he's open. You can plug him in at a couple of different positions. So much to like about Danny Green.
Here's Rondo. Rebound, Minnesota. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
A rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, Craig. If you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Culver's checked in for Shabazz Napier. The Lakers also making some changes. LeBron comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Alex Caruso. Outside, Green. And again, the
Green.
Lakers, no good. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Minnesota making a switch here. Covington's checked in. And that one misses. Doris, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, and now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person even before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA, or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
Here's Culver. Good on the triple. Culver's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And looking good there from distance. Culver fundamentally sound with his jumper.
That's tipped, and so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And now a quick rundown of the leading free throw shooters at small forward this year. It's a pretty sure thing whenever one of them gets to the line. In the third spot, Robert Covington.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they've put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
You know, and being the slashers that they are, having that kind of success at the line does even more to get them into attack mode. They're always looking to create some contact and get to the line for what is an almost automatic 2 points.
Lakers passing it around. The pass to James. And they double up James. Higgins with the block.
Using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins air-mailing it back.
Right side, Covington. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James.
Well, you think about Robert Covington's evolution since entering the NBA. When he started his career in
생각보다
Philadelphia, he got on the floor
오전하는데?
because of his defensive versatility. But credit this young man's work ethic because he put a ton of time in to become a respectable shooter.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Onlay's checked in. In the corner, it's James. Over Wiggins. Another miss by LeBron.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And with Covington, he really has catapulted himself into one of the elite wing defenders, Doris, in the NBA.
And consider after he was traded, he took more of a leadership role because he was the best defender on the roster. And you know this, wherever he has gone, Robert Covington has made a huge difference on the defensive end of the floor.
That's going to be over and back.
Nice.
Watching for the line that time. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot. But it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out Minnesota, 9 games back.
And I think for Minnesota, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting. But it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Lakers also with a sub. Kuzma's checked in. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Culver.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Well, this is the first full year now for Ryan Saunders. Let's remember he was hired by Minnesota full-time after an interim stint last season. And boy, did the players love playing for him.
1:31 left in the second quarter. And it's Wiggins missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Towns with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Kuzma. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Towns. And as we know, Doris, Ryan Saunders, the son of the late, great Minnesota legend, Flip Saunders.
Well, certainly the family has history with the organization, but in no way did Ryan Saunders get the job due to name only. This guy proved he can get wins from this Minnesota roster last year. For Saunders, he's known as a player development guy, and the ability to handle superstars is part and parcel to the job.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Davis, and it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Kuzma. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Really left alone that time. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Teague can't hit.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, it'll take more than that to stop Jeff Teague. Just determined to score despite any obstacle.
And James gets it to go.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back.
미네소타가 3점 슛 잘 넣네. 쟤네도.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward. With his first shot attempt, again the Lakers.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Culver passes to Graham. Here's Towns. It's good. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
Well, this guy's been a prolific scorer on the interior from his first day in the league. Karl Anthony Towns getting the job done in the painted area.
And it's rebounded by Covington.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Culver, McGee with the block, and they get it back. Graham surveying the floor. Knocked loose, stolen by McGee. And it's the Lakers on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a look now at our 2K leaderboard to see which wingmen have come away with the most steals over the past month. The 4th spot held down by Robert Covington.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
Yeah, defense a huge point of emphasis for each of them. And it doesn't matter whether they're on the ball, as the steals suggest, or off the ball situations either. They are as active a group of defenders as you're going to see.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
좋아하는 슬슬
Here's what
우리 쪽으로
Minnesota's going
분위기
with
다시
right now.
넘어왔어.
Gorgie Dangs checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Culver. And the Lakers also making a switch. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And here's Covington from the arc. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And stolen by Graham. Fast break, here they come. They need this. And Graham throws it down hard.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Lakers leading by 11. Caruso looking for an opening. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for Andrew Wiggins. Right around 25 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows
거기
your
안 들어가?
mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
와.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Elite burst. Hard to stay in front of Wiggins right now.
And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Caruso, covered by Wiggins. And again, no good by the Lakers. Timberwolves trail by 9. And there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him. Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. Teague comes in for Andrew Wiggins. The Lakers also with a sub. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Green. Covington, good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Napier's got 4 assists in the game.
아, 이거 또
Lakers lead
갑자기
by 7.
넘어왔다고 했더니 바로 또 애들이
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. And it's Davis at the elbow. Passes it to Howard. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Caruso, no good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Napier passes to Okogie. He can't get it to go.
You know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. A high school at a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people who were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
르브론 나올 때까지
That's
유지만
where
해도
that's where the
그렇죠.
telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in. Cook is checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Napier. Here's Okogie. He tries for 3. Caruso grabs the miss. Davis dishes to Cook. On the wing, Davis, defended by Covington. Kuzma outside. Howard kicks to Caruso. They get the rebound. Davis.
Oh.
Good D by Covington. Timberwolves trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Teague. That one misses. Excellent D from Howard. Covington with the steal. Now the dish to Vonleh. He kicks to Teague. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Vonleh. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwight Howard. The Timberwolves missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight. Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Lakers also with the sub. James is checked in. Well, Noah Vonleh was given a lot of minutes to work with last season, and he showed solid improvement.
Well, Vonleh was productive both as a scorer and a rebounder. He made great use of the opportunity presented to him. You think about it. He came into the league at such a young age. You forget he's still years away from what we should consider his prime.
And Doris last season, rookie Josh Okogie ended up contributing more than the franchise thought he would.
Yeah, he was terrific as a 3-and-D player for the Wolves. This guy could end up being the steal of the draft, sort of in that Robert Covington mold.
Culver's checked in for the Timberwolves. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Davis.
갑자기 왜 이러지?
Teague can't hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
And they double up James. And Kuzma has it in the corner.
그만 진짜 너무 안 들어가는 거 아닌가?
Trail by 6. And Teague has it in the corner. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You know, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota. That's good from Cook. And so Cook nails both of them. And here is Teague. Launches a 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Here's LeBron. Teague is flanked by Okogie in the backcourt. Vonleh and Towns, the duo inside. And it's Culver in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good.
Absolutely tenacious guy. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Cook, the pass to James. Back to Cook. Towns with the steal. Here's Culver. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Green. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Outside Teague. McGee with the block. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Lakers now. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Good.
The ability to flip the switch, right? LeBron James, he decides it's time for me to score a little bit right now. Let me give my team a little bit of juice.
Here's Okogie. Drills it from outside.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the Lakers call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Graham's checked in, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Josh Okogie. And the Lakers also making a change. Rondo's checked in, and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David
아,
Aldridge.
그린이 너무 안
Thanks,
들어가.
guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Just 4 to shoot. LeBron dishes to Rondo. Yes!
Nice, Rondo.
James picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Rajon Rondo.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Towns, the pass to Teague. Graham with the ball. The pass to Wiggins. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Great D that time from Green. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Timberwolves trail by 10 from 20 feet out. A putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Fact of the matter is, Karl Anthony Towns could be a menace on the glass. Good luck with this guy.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. Robert Covington's checked in for Vonleh. LeBron drives in. Caldwell Pope outside. Lakers passing it around. James trying to free himself up. Wiggins with some nice D. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Jeff Teague has deceptive strength, effortlessly sinking the shot despite taking the hit.
And doors for Jeff Teague. He's not expected to be the scorer on this team that he once was.
And for Teague, to me, that is a blessing, as he is much better suited as a distributor of the basketball. He's got great vision, cut down on his turnovers, and therefore his assist numbers increase.
And it's Wiggins missing. Lakers leading by 5. Green kicks to LeBron. Caldwell Pope outside. James trying to free himself up.
아,
Shot by Caldwell Pope.
진짜 안 들어가네.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And it's Towns missing. LA's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. McGee finds Rondo. And it's in there. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Wiggins passes to Towns. The kick out to Teague. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Teague dishes to Towns. High arcing shot. No good. Shot missing. Good D by James. To the paint. Here's McGee. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Teague for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, the ability to stretch the defense from distance. Jeff Teague has it. He squares it up and releases quickly.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. James, no good. And so Graham will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 6. To the middle. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, plenty of energy left for key situations. The young Andrew Wiggins, determined.
James.
아,
Rebound by the
제임스.
Timberwolves. Covington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Takes the 3. The rebound by Caldwell
저거
Pope.
들어왔으면 진짜 큰일 날
Lakers leading
뻔했다.
by 4. James finds Davis. Pass to Caldwell Pope. James against Wiggins. Caldwell Pope pass to Davis.
아,
No
데이비스.
good that time. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Loads it up for Wiggins.
오.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Green. Yes,
나이스
LeBron
그린.
picking up the
아,
assist.
막판에 하나 해주네.
And the Lakers lead by 6.
Well, this is the go-to shot for Danny Green. So good in his pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're behind by 6. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter. .106 left in the game. Outside Teague. And no good that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Davis. Kicks it out to James. And they double up James. And stolen
뭐야.
by Graham. Count the
아.
bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And that one falls for Graham. Here's James. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Trying to get open is Davis.
Oh.
LeBron shot is off.
아,
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Covington against Green. Teague with the ball to tie it up. Can't knock in the 3. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
됐어. 이거 이겼어. 하나만
He
넣어줘.
hits the first
그렇지.
one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
I think what amazes me about LeBron James is that he never stops pushing. This guy is pursuing greatness. Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 5. 9 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
And they go to the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so the Lakers take the win. They seem to relish their role. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
자, 이렇게 해서 NBA 2K20 미네소타 팀버울브스 대 LA 레이커스 경기 12월 9일 경기 플레이 해봤고요. 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.